Good morning and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today I'll review how the morning's shaping up, what I'll be trading, what I traded, and go over a little bit about my strategy. Today's video might be a little longer, but hey, I hope it helps, especially new traders. I can tell you this, since I started producing the videos, which are getting better each day, my trading has gotten better because of the peer review, the comments, and also just trying to be more accurate. Although sometimes being good enough and actually doing it doesn't have to be perfect is okay. I think an important thing I think is just to get started, start trading a small account or paper trade and just get your hands dirty. Anyway, that's doing the videos or getting my hands dirty because putting yourself out there for comment, peer review. Some of my spreadsheets had some errors I pointed out, some I found myself. Things are getting better. My trading has gotten better, and I want to thank everybody for that. I will continue to do these videos. Let's get started with the morning review. Looking at FinViz, all these reports and earnings reports and the Fed caused the market to fluctuate. It looked like it was going to be a very much update yesterday, but it ended up being pretty much mixed. The big boys even didn't do that well, and apparently their earnings were not so good. Industrials did pretty well. Utilities, basic materials on the bottom. These things have been switching back and forth each and every day. You really can't find a pattern for this. Looking at investing.com, future's going to be mixed. Tech earnings still continue today. And the Fed meeting. TipRanks has also a news area. Let's check that out this morning. JD.com is on my watch list. They're doing a lot of AI automation. The Amazon of China. Telsa's earnings disappointed. I don't have any Telsa. Amazon expands in-garage grocery delivery service. Got to read that article. So apparently, you order the food and they'll deliver it sometime during the day and put it in your garage. And when you get home from work, your food is in the garage waiting for you to go ahead and put it away and cook it. I guess that would be very good for busy people. Looking at the NASDAQ, there's a red candle. Looks like it's down a bit. The rut, we're on the daily here. Down. I'm not going to drill down this morning. Red candle again on the Dow. And the S&P looking like it's red. Looks like we have a flat out today. Each morning and evening, I produce a watch list so I can go ahead and do some further research. And we'll go over some of these today. And it gets a list of the RSI singles, MACD singles, and the stochastic RSI singles based on using the zigzag as a filter. Let me explain my strategy just a minute. We'll use this for international paper. This is international paper, and this is the stochastics RSI, which we had a single on. This is your 80 line and your 20 line. And the theory is when the stochastic goes above the 80, it comes back around. That's where you can take a trade. And that would have been a down. And now we have one that's coming up around this way. And you can take a buy somewhere around there. We had a long trending up. And now we have a little bit of noise. The stochastic looked like it was going down. Now it might be looking like it's going up. But I call this noise. And that's what the zigzag helps you filter out some of the noise and keeps you in the trade. But there's not really telling you a whole lot here. The stochastic is saying there's a buy here. The MACD, which is this line here, is the theory is the MACD is showing a down. This is a down one, and the zigzag is going down. You could take that single. Well, you could, but this wouldn't be a winning trade at the moment. Here, again down, and the zigzag is pointing down 2 bars after. You have to wait 2 bars, kind of, and it is, and you could take that, and that would have been a nice trade. That'd been a winner. So this is the MACD, zero lag. This is your stochastic RSI, and this is your regular RSI using 70 and 30. And it works the same way as the stochastic, but when it comes above and comes back below, that's when you can take a trade. And that would have been a good, the same single as well. So basically, in my strategy, which is not foolproof, but it just gives me some signals that I can go ahead and trade and make a decision on, and it's based on using I guess 4 indicators. The zigzag, which all it is visual, and I use it to filter out some of the trades here, because you wouldn't take a down when the zigzag is going up, so that it helps you filter out some of the singles that you might have gotten. Anyway, it's basically strategy, as I use the indicators and then make a decision and then live with it. That's the strategy. And I'm looking at some other strategies. One of them is just a trend. If you're in a long-term trend, just keep buying or selling, depending on the direction of trend. And some mean reversion plays, where the mean reversion works quite well when there's no real trend and you have good stocks. But this is my bread and butter. This is my zigzag trade strategy, using 3 different indicators, all based on the zigzag. And you can wait for all 3 to occur at the same time, and it happens a lot. Or some people prefer to just use the MACD. I like that as well. Stochastic RSI has worked well for me, and the RSI has given me fewer singles, but they've been tending to be stronger. Anyway, I hope you've developed your own strategy and your own indicators, and you're gaining confidence. Now let's take a look at a few more trades. We're going to look at American Express, BXP, FedEx, Metropolitan. I think I skipped pins. We just did international paper. And by the way, I didn't point out, but international paper has earnings coming up soon. Take Nikita. And if I have time, I might throw in BIDU. Well, since I've started producing the videos, people have asked, did I have a Discord channel? I had one plan, but never really implemented it, and went live a few weeks ago. So if you like to see the charts maybe a little sooner, I produce these charts during the day when I have time, or when I need a little coffee break, and put them out on my Discord channel, and then hopefully get some comments. We're starting to get some comments. So, by the way, it's free, and all you have to do is just join. The first one is Metropolitan Life, and you can see this has been a long, steady uptrend. Very good. So the MACD works real well with a stock that's trending upward, long trend. And the others, the RSI, does not work too well. You don't get many singles of trend reversal when you have a trending stock. Makes sense. Earnings is coming up. It might be good enough for a couple of days play. I do like this stock. There's your MACD single. The stochastic RSI is going up, and the RSI is pointing slightly up above the 50. That's another, people say when the RSI is above the 50, it means the stock is trending. Yesterday it had a good day. Metropolitan Life, MACD single, looks good. Boston Properties, real estate, holding commercial property type thing. And it's too close to earnings, but you did get an MACD buy. And stochastic's pointing up. If you feel like they're going to get a good earnings report, you could take this trade. I don't know enough about it. Now, this is an OmniBroker chart. I use TradingView and OmniBroker, but my singles and my singles list is generated, an algorithm is generated using OmniBroker, which is not a free program, but it's not very expensive. For about $250, you can get started. There's a lot of programming you can do. There's a lot of programs out there that are ready to go. You can get started quickly and then migrate to your own stuff. I've been using it for years. It has a great back testing capability. Anyway, the reason why I showed this chart is I'm showing the TTM squeeze indicator, which is a momentum indicator, much like the MACD shows that the histogram here, and that's momentum. But I like the TTM squeeze because when I see little dots here without the lines, that's indicating there's no momentum. So when you're trying to get a little jump and a little profit, you want to have some momentum in your favor. When the lines are above the zero, momentum is up. When below, momentum is down. When you have just plain dots, there's no momentum. Anyway, check out the TTM squeeze, but there's no momentum here, even though there's a MACD buy, just like the one over in TradingView. The ZZ seems to be up, just like over in TradingView. It should be the same RSI, set at 9, and there's your stochastics. all the same stuff as you have over in TradingView, just a different look. And it's the dark background. And let me know if you'd like the dark background or the light background. Anyways, I use 2 different backgrounds because of 2 different systems. I like them both. Anyway, American Express is a no momentum at the moment. The next look is Boeing, and I want to show you an article. Boeing reports today, and Investor Business Daily has a lot of free stuff out there, and they write the article very simple. Anyway, Boeing is reporting today, and this was this morning, so this is not good for Boeing. Yesterday's, when I looked at the same article on the same link, it was a little more positive about their earnings because they're not losing as much money as they expected. But now, so Boeing is going down this morning. Well, let's take a look at what I said last night. If there was a good earnings report, which that link showed a good earnings report, now it's not showing so hot because it reported. This stock could go up. The ZZ looked like it was trending up. There's your 50% retracement. The MACD is way below the 0 line. We like that. The crossover of the stochastics. RSI looks good too. But that report today messed things up. So take this one and throw it in a wastebasket. Anything can happen today. I believe over long term though, Boeing is, and I work for Boeing. Boeing is showing will have good results, and it will make a comeback, but at least by summer. So today's bad news is only temporary. UPS and FedEx. FedEx has joined forces with Adobe, and they're producing some new products and services. So that's generally good news for FedEx, and it gapped up yesterday, way up. But the news is not all that good, and I believe that after today, like maybe this afternoon, is maybe to fade this gap. And if the market looks like it's going to be down this morning, fade it earlier. Okay, well, but I would not go long here, even though all your signals, your MACD, your stochastic RSI, and your RSI all pointing up, and the zigzag would be pointing up as well. I would not go long at this point. I'd wait and go and maybe fade the gap. Anyway, what would you do? Give me some hints. Would you fade this gap? You certainly wouldn't buy, or would you? Let me know in the comments below. So here's my list. I produce it every day. It gives me some guidance. It's my plan. Guidance on what I should be trading. You should have your own way of producing your own signals for your own strategies. It should be simple. And then let's finish this up by looking at BIDU. Stochastic RSI down, and there it is. You got their MACD down. Nothing's happening here with BIDU. This is just noise. You had 1, 2, nothing's happening with any of those. I say no. Nothing's happening. Let's not do nothing with that. You might change it. Your decision might be different than mine, but there's nothing happening. That's just noise. Yesterday, I opened 2 trades. Cincinnati Financial Corporation and Kimberly-Clark. Now, Kimberly-Clark had a bad earnings report. Toilet paper sales were down. But this is such a strong company that I do believe that it'll reverse itself, mean reversion, and come back around. And stochastic RSI said that Cincinnati Finance was a short, and I took it for that little experimental. Stochastics is down. Zigzag looked like it's going down. Earnings is, I might have not seen that when I put the place to trade. I can't remember my thinking. MACD saying down, and then you had Kimberly-Clark bad earnings report. I thought that was as low as it's going to go, and I thought it was going to come back and reverse itself, fill the gap. So those are 2 plays I did yesterday. Anyway, hope reviewing the charts and the trades and the decision-making process is helping you. Please like and subscribe. Things are only getting better. You're the best trader for you, and I'm the best trader for me. Try to develop your own style, your own trades, and start winning. Catch you on the flip. Again, like and subscribe. Thank you.